Good day everyone! I am CRUZ of Victoria National High School from 11 HUMSS DEWEY. Today, we are going to explore about two medical emergencies that occurs to our body depending into the temperature that our system gets. So the first thing that we are going to talk about or discuss is hyperthermia, or sometimes called overheating. I guess and I know that you're already familiar with this term because we usually hear this in different athletic events. So what is hyperthermia? Hyperthermia is an abnormal high body temperature caused by a failure of heat regulating mechanism of the body to deal with heat coming from the environment. This usually occurs when our body can no longer release enough of its heat to maintain a normal temperature. The body has different coping mechanisms to get rid of excess body heat, largely breathing, sweating, and increasing blood flow to the surface of the skin. But when the environment outside is warmer than the inside of the body, the outside air is too warm or humid to possibly accept heat from the skin and evaporate sweat, making it difficult for the body to release its heat. The following are the common forms of hyperthermia. The risk for this condition can increase with the combination of outside temperature, general health, and individual lifestyle. Some symptoms of hyperthermia includes the following: fever, headache, confusion, dizziness, fainting, elevated heart rate, muscle cramps, nausea, seizure, and reddened skin. To avoid and treat hyperthermia, these are the following tips that you can follow. A person should immediately stop what they are doing and move to a cool, shaded place with good airflow if they suspect hyperthermia. People should seek medical attention if heat cramps last longer than 1 hour after they have rested in a cool place. Sip cool water or an electrolyte drink. Place a cool wet cloth on the forehead. And use a fan to cool the skin. Now that we are done talking about hyperthermia, it's time to move on to another medical emergency, which is the hypothermia. Well, if I am to give you an insight about hypothermia, it is just like the opposite of hyperthermia. Hypothermia is a medical emergency that occurs when your body loses heat faster than it can produce heat, causing a dangerously low body temperature. Also, it happens as your body temperature falls below 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius. The most common causes of hypothermia are exposure of cold weather condition or cold water, but prolonged exposure to any environment colder than your body can lead to hypothermia if you aren't dressed appropriately or can control the conditions. Some symptoms of hypothermia includes shivering, slurred speech or mumbling, slow, shallow breathing, weak pulse, clumsiness or lack of coordination, drowsiness or very low energy, confusion or memory loss, loss of consciousness, and bright red, cold skin. To avoid hypothermia, these are the following tips that you can follow. Stay warm in cold weather. Wear warm headgear. This is particularly important since significant heat is lost through an unprotected head. And find appropriate shelter to stay warm. If you reach this point of the video, I am happy to say that you finished our discussion about hypothermia and hyperthermia. Well, I hope you learned something because I enjoyed and I learned too. If you still have any questions, just drop it on our comment section below. Again, this is Haname Custodio de la Cruz of 11 HUMSS DEWEY from Victoria National High School, reminding you to take care of your body because it is the only place that you have to live. Thank you so much for watching.